Hey, you guys, this is Karie Johnson with Life Network and Ben Greenfield Life, and I am so excited. We are here at the Health Optimization Summit in London, England. We are sitting down with the top wellness leaders, biohackers, longevity experts, and we're going to go deep as in 15-minute conversations as fast as we can to learn why they do what they do, the top products and innovations on the market. So let's do it. 15 minutes, hot takes, let's go. We are back, Health Optimization Summit London edition, and I am here with Annalie, Elite Performance Coach. Annalie, thank you so much for stopping by the Life Network Life Lounge, and we're just excited just to learn what you do, why you do it, just kind of give us a little sneak peek, so we can kind of shout you from the rooftop.
Well, thank you so much. So I'm an author. I'm about to sign my book downstairs, Unapologetic, which came out on global release in May.
Dude.
Thank you guys, massive. So yeah, performance coach. I work with Olympians. I work with European golfers. I work with Formula One drivers, ex-UK Special Forces, corporate athletes, so NDA to the hilt, but kind of fintech, financial services, all the things you might expect. And then gorgeous human souls that need some help getting out of their life predicament.
Yeah, from elite performance, amazing, top of the class, but then also just, everybody needs help, right?
Right.
Yeah, so tell me about your book though. Is that your first book?
It is.
Okay.
It is my first.
Yeah, so it's like birthing another child.
Oh my God.
The process of that.
Yeah.
What is that? Because I know you talked
Unapologetic is the main title, and it's Unshackle Your Shame, Reclaim Your Power. So it's entirely about shame, and it's kind of been described as part memoir, part manual. It's myself, it's my story. I suffered with self-harming for years, which is in the form of OCD. I'm very open about that. I had an incredibly violent childhood. My father was physically violent. My mother colluded, which meant that I always felt unsafe and alone within the family system. Yeah, there was no safe person.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But I speak about this really openly, and I had to, but all of that ended up manifesting in me as me trying to outrun my trauma, but I didn't know it. So I became so amazing at everything. I became so perfect. I people pleased. You wouldn't have seen a hair out of place. I would have been checking how you were all the time and making sure everyone else was okay. And my needs were shoved somewhere in the back garden. And
wow.
All of that was being driven, I now understand, by shame. And it was shame, there's this thing in me saying that I was bad and I was unlovable and I wasn't enough. And yes, I had anxiety, and yes, I suffered with other things, but it was this shame that I didn't understand until I went into the trauma field of work to help my clients, and everything unlocked. And I mean everything. It was the answer to everything. All my suffering, where certain things hadn't helped me, where maybe things have nudge the needle, Band-Aid. I'm using all the metaphors, but we're here at the Health Optimization Summit. I did my talk earlier, and I did it on optimizing your relationships, but really the one with yourself.
That matters first and foremost. Yeah.
100%.
Because then you can't optimize your friendships if you're completely out of alignment.
A romantic relationship. You just see my daughter. Yes, she's beautiful. Thank you. But she was in the front row in Austin. She's in the front row today. She's heard me talk about all of this a lot.
Good.
And, getting her to see opportunities like this, that this could be a job for her, but also the importance of understanding herself and getting to be authentically who she is.
Yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for putting that onto the world and for what you do to help everybody, because there's a lot of different kind of masks that we wear and put on, but we don't always know underlying why, or we just kind of put it on for show, and just that what you went through. And I'm so sorry that you went through all that, but then now you are helping so many people in whatever, walk of life that they need help with. So now you've distilled it in a book that we can, learn for ourselves first and foremost. And then you put your oxygen mask on for yourself, and then you can go help other people in your family or friends. Yeah, to strengthen your relationships and community around you. And
I didn't want to do a how-to. I think with shame, it's too hard because shame's a felt sense. So shame is really difficult to put into words.
Okay.
If I asked you to tell me something you're anxious about, you'd be like, oh, I'll give you 20.
Right.
Where are the kids?
So true.
What's happening? Is that house still up? All of that. They've got their various things they need to do.
Yeah.
That's our kind of thought process going on. So anxiety can be defined as the inability to access the present moment. We're either coulda, woulda, shoulda-ing, a bit more guilt-based, where we're catastrophizing over what's happening, anxiety, the future.
Yeah.
Both are kind of fake control. But shame is this thing that, like I say, it's a layer beneath. It's literally roots so deeply in our system that have this, it's a shame holding the steering wheel of our life and becomes a lens we see the world through. And if I think, which I did, that I am bad and unworthy, I'm going to try and do anything other than let you see my shame because you're going to reject me.
Right.
You're not going to want to be my friend or have me on your podcast or want to talk to me
or
invite me on stage. And actually, Shame is such a liar. And I really want everyone to know that. And so I gave shame a voice in that book, and it's never been done. I know it's never been done. So it's my story, it's my clients, my brave, beautiful clients, it's their story.
Just true.
Expert interview, fertility,
Yeah.
medical, bariatric surgeons, like where do the messaging of shame come from? Where do we absorb it from as well?
Oh my gosh, I never thought about that as something that you really just don't feel or like kind of sense, and it's anxiety you do. But yeah, something like shame is very deep, and to get to the root of that. So then when you work with clients, then like how do people get in touch with you to get help? They're like, I don't know, I might have that.
To get that out, I may have shame. Yeah, so the best thing, well, the book's amazing.
Yeah,
is designed to move you through it so the reader will have an experience as you go through the book, and it will maybe illuminate areas. I don't like to be too prescriptive about what you should do because we're all individuals and different resources. But I'm an EMDR practitioner, so I'm a trauma specialist. I do EMDR. For me, that changed my life. It freed me. Like, I'm 44, you've seen my kid, I'm divorced, but you know, I feel like right now, my life is just starting because I used to have a shameful life where I did claw at my face. I did try and hide myself. I accepted scraps in relationships and friendships because I felt like I was unworthy, and that's a shame.
Yeah, you felt like that's all you could deserve.
Yeah, because that was this belief. And then now, I don't think anything at all. I'm so free. And that's what I want to say to people. Like, if you free yourself from shame, you are liberated. You are absolutely free. I called it unapologetic, not because it's you know, it's just about when you're authentically able to be yourself and just be in your essence and know that all the weird bits that make up you, that sometimes with massive paradoxes, are completely not only okay, but incredible.
Gosh.
That's what it means. It's just me without apology.
To be who you were made to be without all the noise or trauma or just things that people told us that we should do or not do. And yeah, I love that. Unapologetic. Annalie, you are absolutely incredible.
Bye.
Okay, so I love to wrap up with another question that I like each kind of biohacker, everybody who comes through here, they're always looking to add more life to their years, right? Like we have these supplements and gadgets and things that we can do. So for you specifically, is there something that you know is like a non-negotiable for you? Like as you as a woman, is it a supplement or is it a daily habit? Or
I mean, I do take, so I know you just had Leslie on from Primacy, and I do take that. I think that's amazing. I think, honestly, I am relationships focused. And I really do believe that your relational health is one of the most important foundations, and I'm biased. And we have an epidemic of loneliness. Like in the UK, 1 in 4 adults report being lonely. And when they say lonely, the criteria was always or very often. I mean, that is tragic.
so sad.
The loneliness is the same damage to our health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's the same con.
Wow.
So my please go to is, don't mask if you're hurting. Ask for help. People want to give it to you. Please find a way to connect communities, groups, faith, whatever it is you're going to do. Things like this.
Yeah.
I'm alone.
100%.
And like in my talks, I make everyone talk. I do it on purpose.
Oh,
So I would say, please cultivate connection, because genuinely, it can impact your health. It can add years.
100%. And it adds years. So. And it feels like in a more like rewarding and fun way too, right?
One of the areas we have to nurture. We have to nurture that element, like so the relational health, as well as the other things. And we can take the supplements, and I do, and we can do the other thing, and movement and everything. But if your relational health is suffering, I don't know if you've ever had poor relationships, enemies.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
toxic.
and devastating to your system.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. So yeah, we can still do all those things, but then making sure first and foremost, like, pouring into yourself so you can continue to pour to others and focusing on those relationships. Oh my gosh. Well, Annalie, please tell people where to find you, your book, and all of those things.
Thank you so much. So yeah, Unapologetic is the book out now. The biggest place to find me and 320,000 gorgeous souls is Instagram. So that's at Annalie Howling.
Love it.
YouTube, I've got my podcast coming soon. And then I do amazing retreats. So people are called to connect with me. I'm doing Lisbon in November, a couple of big ones coming out next year.
I love it.
I've got so many beautiful souls from the US that come over. So come and connect with me. Like I want people to I want to bring more people in.
Community.
And with AI and with things moving so fast, I think the curation and the skill of connection is one that we need to actually, if anything, that's the muscle we need to build.
1000%. Yes, yeah, we can continue to build those muscles too, but the relationship muscle in the world of AI
Please, thanks,
is like even more and more important. Well, thank you, Annalie. Thank you for the work that you do in this world. Thanks for coming on Life Lounge, and we'll make sure to link everything so people can follow you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, thank you.